Good afternoon, Cheryl.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Can you tell me about yourself?
My name is Sharon Lubanis Cartagena, 37 years of age, married, and I have 4 children.
Okay, I have few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you want to work as a maid?
I want to work as a domestic helper because I want to help my family need.
Okay, why you choose Malaysia when there's a lot of other countries?
Malaysian is near in Philippines, and Malaysian is a progressive country and a lot of opportunity.
Okay, how are you qualified for this job?
I'm qualified for this job because I'm physically fit and mentally fit, and I passed the examination medical.
Okay, may I know what is your educational level?
I graduated a vocational course as a caregiver, ma'am.
Okay, what is your recent experience?
I worked before as domestic helper in Hong Kong and Kuwait.
Okay, have you worked abroad before?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please tell me what place and how many years you work for?
I worked before in Hong Kong in 7 months because I'm having allergy, and 2 years contract in Kuwait.
Okay, do you have experience of taking care of baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Whose baby you taking care of?
My employer, ma'am.
Okay, how about elderly people?
Yes, ma'am.
Whose elderly people you taking care of?
My mother, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any other special skills?
Driving, cooking, and cleaning, ma'am.
Okay, are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relatives stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Currently, are you still working now?
No, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What sort of food can you cook?
Chinese and Filipino food, ma'am.
Okay. Are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores, which do you like most?
Taking care of baby, ma'am, and cleaning.
Okay. If ever you were selected to work in Malaysia, who will take care of your kids?
My husband, ma'am.
Okay. How much is the salary as a maid in Malaysia as you already understand?
1,200 ringgit, ma'am.
Okay. You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender your handphone to your employer in the morning, and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
If ever your employer find out that you're abusing to use your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone and you are not allowed to hold it anymore. Instead, your employer will allow you to call to your family 3 times in a month. You're only allowed to bring normal phone and you are not allowed to bring smartphone. Are you agreed for the terms and conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you agreed to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how many years is the contract as you agreed and understand?
2 years contract, ma'am.
Okay, can you describe for me your ethics?
I am hardworking and patient, ma'am.
Okay, how can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I assure you, ma'am, because I am honest and hardworking, and I do my best to make sponsor making satisfied, ma'am.
Okay, can you promise not to use the telephone without the permission of your employer?
I promise I do not use the cell phone if I'm not allowed to use it.
Okay, can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
I promise, ma'am.
Okay. Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
I promise, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
I promise, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulations of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, example breast cancer or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergy or physical defect?
Only allergy, ma'am, before in Hong Kong.
So now, do you have an allergy now?
No, ma'am.
Have you suffered from any serious illness?
No, ma'am.
Have you undergone any operation?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you on any medication?
No, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you prepared to work for the employer of any race?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of being left alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
I promise, ma'am.
Do you have any immediate family working in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Cheryl, we have finished our question section. Let's go to case study. I have a case study for you and I want you to answer me truthfully. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, number one. Upon arrival in Malaysia within 6 months, if ever any of your family members passed away, what will you do? Will you continue to work till finish your contract or you will go back?
I will continue and finish my contract, ma'am.
Okay, number two. Tell us about yourself and why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I'm Cheryl Lubandina. So I choose as a domestic helper because I want to support my family.
Okay, Cheryl. What do you want to tell to employer who watching your video right now?
Good afternoon, ma'am. If you choose me as a domestic helper, I'm trying to do my best to make you satisfied, and I work hard and honest to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much, Cheryl. We will update to your agency if there's any selection
Yes,
made by the employer.